like I was really kind of stuck and didn't know how to move things forward. So I decided to work with Aaron, signed up for his CashPT Blueprint course. And as I was working through that module, it really helped me solidify things that were gaps in my business. Even though I was established and running a business for years, there were some pieces that I didn't realize I needed to tighten up. So I started there, and then just as I was finishing up that course, I knew there was so much more for me to do. So Aaron asked if I would be part of his mastermind, and I already knew I would have continued on with him because I was already happy with what I was getting. I was really struggling with how to stay in touch with my patients, relationships with patients. You know, I could find them getting in the door, but I wasn't always maintaining that follow-up with them. I didn't have any systems in place to do that. I wasn't really sure how to handle that insurance question. I mean, I was always cash-based, but I never took insurance, and I never really knew how to answer it other than say, no, I don't take insurance. And I know now that's really not the best way to answer that question. So really helped me understand the value of having a more comprehensive conversation with people over the phone versus just answering their direct question completely. It's really getting to understand where their pain points are and how what I do can help them, but kind of bringing them along that journey as we have that conversation, even before answering the insurance question or what my rates are, because they need to be bought into me beforehand. So that's helped me take my business to the next level for sure, because my initial conversation is so much more structured and more compassionate actually, because I'm listening to them and I'm asking them questions that most people probably aren't even asking their patients. So that's a big thing for me. The other is, the follow-up. I wasn't doing a lot of follow-up. It might have been a random email here or there. If I was seeing people periodically, I might just touch in if it had been, been a pause. What I found though is there was so much technology I had no clue was even there, like Active Campaign, never even heard of it before. And Aaron was great in providing, how to use the tool, gave us scripts to use as well, which is great because I'm not a writer. So yeah, I can talk to people, but then how do I put it down and what kind of follow up? And it just kind of gave me the framework of what kind of things I should be, touching base with my patients on, and not sound salesy. I just really have a genuine caring interest in them, but having a way to be more efficient. Since I started working with Aaron, I was only seeing like maybe 3 new patients over the first few months of the year. Now the last 2 months, I've been at max pace. I've actually kind of been overbooked. My schedule's full. What I was able to do with some of Aaron's program was taught me how to negotiate what I really wanted. And I looked at a lot of businesses, a lot of office space, where I could go and things like that. And I was able to negotiate a reasonable rent for an office that had absolutely everything that I could have wanted. Now it's going to require a build out, which is great, but as I work with the owners, I knew that I could ask for what I wanted, or really told a firm line of, no, this isn't going to work, I have to have this or it's not going to work. So I'm saving actually $12,000 over a 5-year term because of that negotiation, and that's huge. So that's a really big thing that I'm excited about. So in a couple months, I'll have a bigger office, be able to bring somebody else in with me, and I'm saving money in the process. So that's really cool.